field where we're going to school, going to try to get a job. But there's oftentimes some skills that we forget. Okay, and those are the important skills that are very important for the jobs we get. Okay, and those skills are the soft skills. So about 90% of employers look at soft skills, and usually they grade them either at the same level as regular day-to-day skills you do, and about 20% of those graded even better or even more than the day-to-day skills. Okay, so they are skills, soft skills, they take time to build. So whenever you're going to an interview, you think, oh, how am I going to make myself look different? Trying to build your soft skills at that time, it won't work. Like these presentations, we're practicing it right now, so we'll be able to do it in 2 weeks, even better. And then the good thing about it is they are transferable, so no matter what job you do, whatever field you're in, they go over. Right? And the soft skills show who you are as a person. Because whenever someone thinks about you, they think about your soft skills. How you acted, how you worked, all that. Okay? So, the first one, we're going to go through all the ones. The first one is work ethic. Okay, now, first thing, it's not being a workaholic. It's not the same thing. A workaholic can destroy your personal life and your professional life. Okay, it's different. It's kind of like you get your car worked on. Okay, if you go into the shop and no one comes out to you and says, hey, how you doing? Do you need work done? All that, trying to get a goal from you. You kind of don't know if you wouldn't really trust them, and then wherever you let them get your car and they just sit around, doesn't look like they're doing anything, they're just, talking to a buddy, eating, drinking. You begin to think they don't know what they're doing. But if they had a good work ethic, they would be working on it, looking like they take pride in the work that they do on your car. And even if they have trouble, like with the car, they'll keep on working on it, trying to get it done. And that's where the perseverance comes in. And, once it's done and, your car works, you keep on going back. But if it doesn't work, you try to find someone else. That's why work ethic is important. Now I'll hand them off to go over.
Okay, so the third one is a positive attitude. So most people would consider themselves as positive. They would never say they're really a negative person. But then again, self-evaluation is not really important. What's most important is how other people perceive you. How others perceive who you are as a person and your work ethics, especially in the workforce. It's important for the employers it's important to be aware of how the employer thinks about you, and that's where the self-awareness comes in. So what self-awareness is how you perceive yourself. It's really important to have the ability to look in the mirror and then be aware of your own skills and what you're capable of in terms of work performances. And also a really good method is to ask yourself what your weaknesses are and who you really are yourself.
Alright, so the next topic is self-confidence. When it comes to the realm of confidence, it's an aspect that we don't really think about too much. It's like a subconscious type of thing. So when it comes to confidence, there's conditional confidence, which is, when people kind of boost you. Let's say, for example, you're getting ready for an interview and someone were to compliment your outfit. That's an increase in confidence, it makes you feel more confident that, just having a better outfit ready for the interview, you're just that one step closer to getting the job. So self-confidence itself, interpersonally, it's an aspect that you yourself, it's not something you really think about every day, it's something you really have to think about deeply. For example, let's say you're applying for a job, you're gonna, kind of critique yourself, and you're gonna pull out all the benefits over the cons, and thus doing that, kind of self-motivating yourself, kind of increasing that confidence for yourself. And you can always exercise these confidence, and just through efforts of, your belief, whether it's religious type of beliefs or, just some activities you do day to day. Just getting by and all the benefits that you bring from it just generally increases your confidence. Next one.
And you have dependability. One good thing about dependability, I mean, if you're dependable, you're on time every day. That's good because someone that's on time every day, that employer is going to like you. You're getting there, you're getting your work done. I mean, it's just one of the big things about being dependable. If you're on time every day, and you're probably going to meet most of your deadlines too, so that'll help out. If you show up every day, you can meet everything that you need to do. That way, the firm can get their stuff done. The firm also needs to trust you. If you're not trustworthy, it might be, if you're closer to the clients and just a big firm, then you might not be able to get clients. You sometimes are handling legal documents, personal documents. People won't be able to trust you with all that. Detail oriented is big too, because you don't want to just show up every day and turn in the work. You also want to put in, as much effort as you can while still being effective in time. Adaptability is really important too. So one thing you want to do is take opportunities. So when you're hired, you're taking a new opportunity at that job, but you also want to take new opportunities and talking to people and just conversing, seeing what you can do. Maybe there's something that can help you get a promotion or something. Sometimes there's just new things you can do. So you also want to be ready to meet expectations. You're not going to come in the first day of your job in a t-shirt and cargo shorts. You want to, show up. First job you have, you probably won't know how to do everything, and that's why they have to train you. But once you're trained, you still want to show up. Like our dean said, not hungover, able to do the work, and have what you need to get the work done. Being open-minded is real good too. What you can do with that is, so when you converse with people, you're taking new opportunities, that allows you to, it's allowing you to being open-minded when you're talking to people. You want to just not say, someone might be able to help you get some work done easier than how you're currently doing it, but if you're closed-minded, you can't get that. So you want to be able to listen to what people have to say, not change for everybody, but you want to be able to, just sometimes it can make things easier. So last thing is communicate. That'll help you adapt by getting to know the people you work with. That way you know what's going on in the office, whether someone's getting a promotion. Not gossip, but you want to know what's going on with the firm.
Alright, so very important skill about
working anywhere is communications. Like when you go to a new job, you first thing you have to do is to first know what's the atmosphere like. You want to know people over there to teach you what the job is all about. You want to know meeting with professionals, and if you struggle one day, even if you have good communications, they still will let it slide, and you can keep on being successful in a job. So I feel like the more, the better. Even if you're outside of a job and you're a genius and you have PhD, but you don't have communications, I don't think that's gonna be easy for you to find a good job. And those people who have bad GPAs, they might find good jobs because they have good communications. So very important skill to have. It also improves your language skills. Like for me, meeting people all the time improved my own personal language skill. So I believe communication is also a good thing for that. And it's best advised by professionals. So like I have been to a couple interviews and just friendly interviews, not for a job. The best advice I've ever got from them is this thing: having network, having people around. To find anything I want is communication. All right, being multitasker at work is a good thing, but it's not. It's like, don't be like this guy. I'm sure that he is not adequately doing his multitasking job. So it's always preferable by any boss to have someone who can do many jobs at the same time. But you want to do it accurate and you want to do it right. You don't want to be doing 100 things at the same time and all of them fail. And you need to get used on it. So if you don't know how to do it, don't do it. If you can't focus on many jobs at the same time, tell your boss, let your boss know. Tell him, I can't do one at a time, I'll do it perfect, but don't give me many things at the same time, I'm gonna get distracted. And practice it in your life, that'll make it easy for you when you deal with it at your work. Some bosses don't prefer it, that's the bad things about it, and it's more stressful. I mean, you put many things at the same time. Imagine most of you guys are working in grade school. That's basically multitasking. That's very stressful sometimes. And it can be risky, doing mistakes. It's really easy doing mistakes when you're multitasking.
Alright, so next one is teamwork and collaboration. This topic, it's kind of different from a lot of things because this is where you truly shine. And what I mean by that is you can't really achieve this if you don't have all the good previous soft skills. I know communication is very big. When oftentimes you think of teamwork and collaborative effort, you just think of what we're doing now, how we're just assigning groups and like presenting and stuff like that. But it's much different in the real world. Let's say it's your boss or your manager or your other coworkers and stuff like that. You need to figure out how you need to get from point A to point B through the use of your teammates, through the use of your boss, through the use of everyone else. It's not just the typical cliche like, oh, I'm assigned to a group, this guy's an opinion, I have an opinion. It's not really like that. That's why it's labeled as a con. You don't really you can't get what you want out of a group effort just due to the fact that there's so much different opinions going around. But you need to work how to be a team player basically. You need to increase your productivity as well as you have people all around you, you have resources all around you, so your mistakes should drastically decrease. It's not you just double checking, you have everyone else double checking for you. And overall, you would use this collaborative effort to get, better quality done in the workplace. And these are our references. That is it.